Dogs bring so much joy to our lives, but sometimes, without even realizing it, we might be doing things that annoy or stress them out. Whether it's rushing them through their favorite part of the walk, using commands that confuse them, or even interrupting their nap time, our furry friends have their pet peeves just like we do. In today's video, we're uncovering 8 things your dog hates and wishes you'd stop doing. These aren't just random dislikes. Understanding them can help you build a stronger, happier bond with your dog. So, grab a treat for your pup, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of your dog's perspective. Number 1. Loud noises can be overwhelming, even for us. But for dogs, their super sensitive hearing makes sounds like thunder, fireworks, or a vacuum cleaner feel like an all-out assault on their senses. Picture the loudest concert you've ever been to. Now imagine you can't escape it. That's how it feels for your furry friend Dot. When dogs hear these sounds, you might notice them trembling, pacing, or hiding under the bed. It's not just the volume that bothers them, it's also the unpredictability. A thunderclap or a firework going off out of nowhere can spike their anxiety instantly. Dot. To help your pup during these stressful moments, create a safe, quiet space where they can retreat. Use calming tools like white noise or even a snug thunder shirt to help ease their nerves, and most importantly, be there for them. Your calm presence can make them feel a lot more secure in the middle of the chaos. Number 2. Tight leashes. Imagine someone constantly pulling at your neck while you're trying to enjoy a stroll. That's exactly how your dog feels when a leash is too tight or restrictive. Many traditional collars put unnecessary strain on your dog's neck, especially if they pull or lunge. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can also lead to long-term injuries to their throat or spine. The good news is, this can be easily avoided by switching to a well-fitted harness. A harness distributes pressure evenly across your dog's body, making walks safer and more enjoyable for both of you. And don't forget, a loose leash combined with positive reinforcement can work wonders. Instead of constant tugging, reward your pup when they walk calmly at your side. This makes leash training a pleasant experience rather than a power struggle. With the right tools and patience, every walk can feel like a bonding moment, not a battle. Number 3. Breaking up dog play. Ever watched dogs wrestling, nipping, and barking at each other and thought, uh-oh, they're fighting? While it might look chaotic to us, most of the time, this is just normal dog play. For dogs, roughhousing is a way to bond, burn off energy, and, most importantly, learn valuable social skills. By jumping in and breaking it up too soon, you might actually be hindering their development. Play teaches dogs how to gauge the intensity of their bites, understand boundaries, and communicate with other dogs effectively. Of course, not all play is harmless. Watch for signs that one dog is overwhelmed, like a tucked tail, trying to escape, or yelping. If that happens, it's time to step in and give them a break. But if both dogs seem relaxed and are taking turns in their little wrestling match, let them enjoy themselves. Remember, what looks like rough play to us is often how dogs learn and grow. Letting them interact in this way, under supervision, can help them become confident, well-socialized pups. Number 4. Being left alone for long periods. Dogs aren't just our pets, they're our loyal companions, and in their eyes, we're their pack. When they're left alone for long periods, it's not just boring for them, it can be deeply unsettling. Dogs are naturally social animals, and without regular interaction, they may develop separation anxiety or destructive behaviors like chewing furniture or excessive barking. Imagine spending your entire day waiting for the one person you love most to come home, only to find yourself pacing the floor in loneliness. That's how your dog feels when they're left alone too often. If your schedule keeps you away for long hours, there are ways to make things easier. Interactive toys or puzzle feeders can help keep their minds busy. Hiring a dog walker or enrolling them in doggy daycare is another great option, giving them the chance to socialize and expend energy. And when you are home, make quality time a priority, whether it's a long walk, a game of fetch, or simply cuddling on the couch. Your dog doesn't just want your time, they thrive on your love and attention. Number 5. Being rushed. During potty time. For dogs, potty time isn't just about doing their business. It's also their chance to explore, sniff, and take in the world around them. Their noses are like little detectives, gathering all sorts of fascinating information from every tree, bush, and patch of grass. Rushing them through this process can feel frustrating and even stressful for your pup. Imagine being told you only have a few seconds to enjoy your favorite hobby or activity. That's how your dog feels when they're hurried along during potty breaks. Instead of rushing, try to build extra time into their potty outings. Let them sniff and explore at their own pace. You can even use positive reinforcement to train them to return to you when they're done, so you don't feel like you're stuck waiting forever. By giving them the freedom to enjoy this important part of their routine, you're not only making them happy but also encouraging healthy behaviors. Number 6. Inconsistent routines. Dogs are creatures of habit, and their world revolves around predictable routines. From mealtimes to walks and play sessions, having a consistent schedule gives them a sense of security and stability. But when their routine is suddenly disrupted, it can leave them feeling anxious and confused. Imagine expecting lunch at your usual time, only to have it delayed by hours without explanation. For dogs, inconsistent schedules can be just as disorienting. Whether it's feeding them at irregular hours, skipping their daily walk, or changing bedtime routines, these unexpected shifts can cause stress and even lead to unwanted behaviors like whining or pacing. The solution? Keep their schedule as steady as possible. Feed them, walk them, and play with them at roughly the same times each day. Of course, life happens, and occasional changes are unavoidable. In those cases, ease the transition by gradually adjusting the routine and rewarding them for adapting. Remember, a predictable schedule isn't just about convenience, it's about making your dog feel secure and happy in their everyday life. Number 7. Scolding without reason. Have you ever caught your dog looking guilty after chewing up a shoe or knocking over a plant? It's easy to assume they know they've done something wrong, but here's the truth. Dogs don't understand complex emotions like guilt or shame. What they're actually responding to is your tone and body language. Scolding. Your dog might seem like the natural reaction in these moments, but it often leaves them confused and stressed. They're not connecting your anger to their actions. Instead, they're picking up on your frustration without understanding why. Instead of focusing on what your dog did wrong, try redirecting their behavior and rewarding the actions you want to see. For instance, if they're chewing on something inappropriate, calmly give them a toy they can chew on and praise them for using it. This approach not only avoids stress, but also helps your dog learn what's expected of them in a positive and effective way. Remember, dogs thrive on clarity and reinforcement, not punishment. Scolding without reason only builds confusion, not better behavior. Number 8. Strong smells. Your dog's nose is an incredible tool, thousands of times more sensitive than yours. It helps them explore the world, detect emotions, and even recognize your unique scent. But this superpower has a downside. Strong smells that might seem mild or pleasant to us can be overwhelming or irritating for them. Perfumes, air fresheners, cleaning products, and even scented shampoos can be too much for their sensitive noses. What's worse, some of these strong odors can cause discomfort, making your dog sneeze, paw at their nose, or avoid certain areas altogether. Next time you clean or bathe your dog, opt for unscented or pet-safe products. And if you're using heavily fragranced items around the house, make sure your dog has a scent-free retreat where they can relax. Remember, your dog doesn't care about fancy smells. They love you for your natural scent. Keeping their environment odor-friendly is one of the simplest ways to make their life more comfortable. Remember, being a great dog owner isn't about being perfect. It's about understanding, patience, and love. The more we learn about what makes our furry friends feel safe and comfortable, the stronger the bond we share with them becomes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with other dog lovers who want to understand their pups better. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tips and insights about caring for your best friend. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, give your pup an extra belly rub from us.